Hi everyone. I wanted to do a little short mermaid on mermaid. I want to do a little short video on the mermaid. My grandkids, they are very into these little these cute Disney characters. And I got the mermaid because my granddaughter, she's 9. She likes mermaids. I got another little granddaughter. She loves unicorns. And they basically love all those Disney characters. They would dress up like them, play the characters, like that. So I didn't see anything. I don't see any harm in it until I was watching Young Pharaoh video explaining when he did the video where he destroys Cardi B. Anyway, Young Pharaoh is hilarious. One thing you don't want to do is get on his destroy list. But anyway, Cardi B found a way to do that with her drugging and robbing men. So, and he describes Cardi as the Siren. Didn't know what that was because I'm just not into that. And what it is I guess what it is, that fourth dimension creatures, those mystical creatures that that they have in the show or whatever. Well, he described her as that Siren, and he says the Siren and the mermaid is the same, and he explained what it was. Cause I know the mermaid is in the ocean, and when a sailor is driving, I guess he's driving, he's sailing the ships, and she's there singing that song, and it attracts and draws the sailor. Said, okay, I kind of know that from watching the movies a little bit, but I'm not big into watching movies and TV like that. As a child, yeah, I watched it, but as older, I don't particularly watch it like that, because to me, it's a total distraction. In your life, you can't get anything done if you're sitting at the TV all day watching TV characters. But anyway, he put up the 2 pictures that showed that the Siren, which is, I guess, what he said it was. Did I take any? Yes, I took notes. What he was saying. Let me find my notes. And see, I got the little box of little notepads here where I take notes. And this is my ink pen, my guitar ink pen. I got it for $1. It was on sale at one of the, what do you call, Books A Million bookstore in the mall. And I'm doing my, let me find the one about these notes I was doing last night. That's a whole nother subject. Okay, that's my appointment for tomorrow. Okay. Where did I put those notes? You can't really get those R. Kelly notes. It can't be that far back. Or did I even take notes? Did I even take notes on that? I don't know if I did or not. I'm not seeing. Let me see what these is. Okay. Here you go. I know I took some notes on that. There you go. Let me see. I didn't take a lot of notes because I was just listening at him. And then when I saw the mermaid and the Siren, I was like, oh, okay. I gotta take some notes on that because I didn't know that. Because I know my grandkids are into things, and I like to, on my spiritual journey, I like to, when I learn new things, I like to kind of share it in my kind of way, because kind of share the information with my children, with certain things, and how this way when they're dealing with these things, with that negative energy, that dark energy, that's this is the one about Portia. I'm gonna do Portia next. No, this is the one I'm doing now. No, Cynthia. This is the notes for Cynthia. The one I'm doing. The one I'm getting ready to do. Not now. What I'm getting ready to do next. So this is the mermaid one I was looking for. Okay. I got a lot of notes here. When I decide, no, but anyway, the Siren versus the mermaid, and they are basically the same. They're the same thing. It's just that, like Pharaoh says, the mermaid is the religious. It's a religious story of teaching the Siren, but the Siren is really like I got pictures of the Siren in my phone, but since I'm using my phone, I can't actually do that. But I got my iPad, but my husband normally uses the iPad, so I haven't got anything on there. But anyway, it says the Siren or the mermaid sings. It says the spiritual part. The mermaid is the spiritual part of it. I guess where they are teaching the innocent stories about the Siren, and you know, they're teaching it, but subconsciously our children are getting it. But it's just a fun way, all the colors and stuff, you know, to teach kids these things that are not good for them spiritually. Okay, they said that what the mermaid does, Siren does, is sing to the fishermen to lure them out to sea, to kill them. They said that's what the Siren does. But that's what the Siren does. But the movies I've seen of the Little Mermaid, I haven't really watched any of those movies all the way through. When a teenager back, we talking about the Smurfs and all of that. Movies back in those days, I've seen them all the way through several times. But these type of movies I haven't. But I watch enough of it to understand what the mermaid does. And what the mermaid does, it sings that song, and the sailor comes all the way out to sea. And in the movies that I've seen, I keep turning away from my little mermaid lamp that's burning. They could call them out to sea, and she come together. He falls in love. He marries her, and she will come to land. Y'all seen the mermaid movies? You know what I'm saying. So that's I guess the spiritual part of it, where it's a fun story, this and that, but behind the scenes, I guess what they call the esoteric part of it is these different entities that's doing, you know, what some call trying to get your soul. So I got this candle for my granddaughter. It was mermaid. Then I learned that. I said, okay. So I don't want to have something that spiritually negative for the kids. So I said, go ahead and burn the candle. And it got on here that says Mermaid Vibes. NLY. I don't know what that means. But I guess if she has a positive thing that she's about, because once I understand the meaning behind things, and I like to, you know, support my grandkids in their positivity with their role playing with characters. But if I learn that something that there's a negative origin behind it, then I'm not going to continue to support that. But I'm also not going to, you know, ruin the positivity in them for that, because they really don't know. So I won't be feeding that with them. Like I said, she want to do the mermaid. I don't really have anything to say, but you know, I will be sharing positive information with them that will not feed the negativity that is the energy that is behind it. You know, that will affect them later in life, or affect them in life now, the kids go through a lot. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about this. If you want to learn more about this Siren versus the Mermaid, you can go to Young Pharaoh's channel. And the way he breaks it down, I heard of Siren, but I didn't know what it is. Things are in my mind. I said, well, there's a time I'll learn more about that. Or if it's getting at me right then and there, I'll go research it. When he started saying that, I was like, So in that, and he used that, and that's how he described Cardi. He used that to describe who Cardi is and what she's doing to the young mind, what he said 18 and under. She's calling these children out she's calling these young persons out to sea, advising them to drug and rob men. It's okay to do that if you to get back at them, which on social media I made a lot of comments concerning Cardi B in this, but the thing is, I'm not a Cardi B fan. I don't listen to her music. I just see what's going on, and if I see something like a disingenuous in there, I will point it out. But even though someone is wrong, or someone doing something that is a certain type of, I'm not clueless to who the person is and what they're doing, or that energy that they're putting out there. I'm not clueless to that, even though I may not understand who they are, what they're doing, because I never heard of. I heard of Mermaid, but if you say Mermaid, and I do notice Cardi B wore those clothes that look like Little Mermaid with that little thing or whatever. But I think she had on a mermaid thing. So outfit in one of her pictures that she took. But I'm like, my thing is that everybody is human. People are being used for different things, either intentionally or unintentionally, or whatever they're being used. But my thing is, if you use the negative thing, what you do is the disingenuous or not truthful to go after a person, even though that person may be wrong, then that can also be used to go after genuine people. So my thing is, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I just point that out. You can say I was disagreeing with all her saying she's a rapist, she's this, she's that. I can't go with that rape thing. If you say she drugging her, yeah, I agree with that. I don't have nothing to say. But with young Pharaoh broke it down, I didn't have a problem with. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't saw anything disingenuous in it. And I have seen some. I have disagreed with certain points of young Pharaoh's point. The way he went after Umar Johnson as far as being a doctor. My only thing with that is, if Boyce Walken is a doctor of finance, then he can be a doctor of psychology if he actually got those degrees, which he did. But it is what it is with that. So, with all that said, I just wanted to give that bit of information on this Little Mermaid, because I had, because my granddaughter likes the Mermaid, but then they like all of them. They're not just stuck to one. Some of them like them all. They play all the characters, but I always try to make sure that they get the positive from it and not the negative or the bad energy that may be behind whatever it is they're doing, or whatever it is they're getting themselves into. But anyway, that is it for this video, and